Welcome back to Magic Tarot. This is Jasmine with a 3-card spread for all zodiac signs. This is just a general reading for September 23rd, all zodiac signs. If it doesn't resonate with you, then that's okay. Come back for another reading. So I have pre-shuffled the cards, and I have 3 cards here for you. We have the King of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Tower in the reverse. Okay, let's get started with the first one. I'm going to move my candle up here. We have here the King of Wands. Now I want to point something out. When you see the salamander here, that means protection. Okay, and here you see the king. He's looking out that way. So he's looking into his future. I see a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with this card. Now when you get this card, this is the card of a capable leader. So I'm seeing some of you that need advice. You might be getting advice from a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or you might be seeking advice from someone like that. You might be meeting someone that's an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius that might become your husband, or might become your boyfriend, or something like that. Or I'm seeing a father that's the baby is being born, and the father's proud, and he's an accomplished man. I'm seeing an accomplished man with money and authority. Okay, this person has excellent leadership qualities, and he's just a good father figure. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to talk about this one here, because this is the Page of Swords. Now this is the messenger card. Now as you see, there's birds in the background, so that means there's a message coming through. And the Page of Swords is usually a younger person. I see a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So you might be involved with a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, and or you might have broken up with a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, because you got the swords here. The swords always cut. But I am seeing third-party spying. Now that's a whole nother thing, because there's separate messages here. I'm seeing that either a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius is spying on you, maybe someone that you broke up with. I'm seeing that they're going on social media looking at your pictures. If you have a public page and they're looking at your pictures, I'm seeing that they check on you occasionally. It might be an ex, and they do think about you often. They regret what they did, but they're not coming forward. They're not telling you right now, at this moment, because this is the present card. They're not telling you what they're really feeling, they're really thinking. They might be also involved with another person, and they're not happy with that person. They think about you constantly. They regret what they did, so they're going on to the internet spying. Okay, that's for some of you. I'm also seeing some of you that someone is spying on you because they want to get you in trouble, maybe at work. They might be parked outside your house, because I see third-party spying, meaning they might have hired someone to park outside your house and look at what you're doing through the window or whatever, or to see when you come and go, or who you come and go with. Okay, they might want to sabotage if you have a new relationship. They might want to sabotage that, so they have someone park outside watching what you're doing. I'm also seeing someone being watched on the internet, on Twitter, Facebook, and all that. So don't post everything about your life on there, because not everybody is your friend that befriends you. I've said that many, many times. Not everybody is your friend. Okay, some people just befriend you because they're nosy, or they want to sabotage you, or they're exes. They're still trying to hang on, to see what you're up to, maybe so they can sabotage whatever it is that you're doing. Yeah, so be careful with that. Now, right next to it, I do see the tower. That's why I say I see an X, because usually when the tower's in the upright position, something bad happened. You see the lightning bolt struck the tower, and all the people are flying out. It was a big blowout. So you had a big blowout with this person here. Okay, and either that person left, you left him, or something like that. But that person has not stopped thinking about you. Okay, so I see an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius again. This is the Wands was the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. Maybe you were with this person and everything was all right, and you broke up, and now he's doing a whole lot of spying. Okay, and then, because y'all had this big blowout. But, so, things went bad, but it's in the reverse. Okay, why is the tower in the reverse? Usually when the Tower in the reverse is because it's a passing nature. Okay, when you the people, you're still not entirely happy with what happened, but it's passing. Okay, it's something that initially shocked you, but you're trying to put it behind you now. You're trying to move past it. Okay, some of you might be feeling that life isn't giving you a fair shake because of this that happened, or maybe you got fired from your job and you're feeling like life isn't fair. Okay, and I'm also seeing that some of you feel like you're backed into a corner. You don't know which way to go or which way to turn because this ex is still calling you. He wants you back. He won't leave you alone. And you know in your mind that it's not good to go back to him, but your heart is telling you something different. Your heart is telling you that you want to go. You know, the heart can be treacherous. It can lead you astray. You have to listen to what your mind tells you. When they say listen to your first mind, your brain is your first mind, your heart is your second mind. Okay, the heart can lead you astray. But if you know something in your brain, what is right and what is wrong, that's what you go with. So you won't get into trouble or get into the same situation again. Okay. I do see someone trying to either apologize or come back in to, you know, like to move back in to your life, and it's not going to be a good thing. I don't see it turning out well. I see them still doing the same thing that they did before. If it's a job that got rid of you, I see them calling you back. But I don't know if you're going to take it or not. You don't feel entirely happy about it anymore. You're not happy with the way they treated you or how they made you feel when they fired you or let you go or put you on suspension. I'm seeing some people got put on suspension for something that they didn't do. Okay? You got accused of something you didn't do, so you got put on suspension. But when they take you off suspension, you're mad. You're like, oh, you know what? Screw you. I'm going to go find me another job because you shouldn't have put me on suspension in the first place. Okay? That's what I'm seeing. Okay? So that's why you feel like life isn't giving you a fair shake because you didn't do anything wrong. So why did you get put on suspension? Right? Or why did you get fired? Yeah, so this card is also telling you that if something is over, face up to it and let it go. Because some of you aren't letting certain situations go. Especially if you're a Cancer. I'm seeing a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio that you broke up with someone and you've moved on, but in your mind you haven't. You're still like thinking about them constantly. You can't get them off your mind. You know, you sad because you see their picture on the internet with someone else or something like that. So in your mind you stay stuck. Okay, as long as you're stuck, even if it's in your mind, even though if you said, I've moved on, I don't talk to them no more, you may not talk to them no more, might not see them. It might have been over a year since you haven't seen them, but you're still thinking about them. Okay, then that means you haven't let go. You got to cut all that out, cut it out so you can move on and the universe will bring you something different. But I see you still stuck in your mind. You're still thinking about that person. And yeah, sometimes it's hard. It's hard to stop thinking about somebody. There's somebody now that I think about all the time. They used to be in my life. And it's like, I can't stop thinking about it sometimes, you know. So I do know what that's like. It is hard to let go of people. Okay, but if you want your life to move forward, then you got to let go. Put some stuff behind you, you know, move forward. So be careful with the person that's spying, because I feel like it's the person here that you had this big blowout with. It could have been a friend also. I'm seeing some of you that had a big blowout with your best friend and you haven't been talking, but yet they're still going on your page looking to see what you're doing because they want to be your friend, you know, and come back in. Only they just don't know how. They don't know how to come back in, don't know how to apologize, or don't know what to say to you, right? So you gotta just be careful with all of that. When you go outside, pay attention to who's out there, who's parked outside, who's watching you. You know, be more aware of your surroundings, because you never know if this person hired someone else to be out there, if someone's following you in their car or whatever. Don't be afraid, because I'm not going to physically hurt you. I do not see that. They just want to know what you're up to. Now, they might, if you're involved with someone else already, they might try to do something to break up your friendship, like gossip or lie or go to that person you're with that they see you with. they might follow them and go to their job and tell them something, or email them, or whatever, and they might try to break up your relationship that way. If it's someone at your job that tried to get you fired, I do see them trying to come back in and apologize or make amends, but I still wouldn't entirely trust this person, and you're not really entirely happy anymore. You're like, screw everybody at work, I'm moving on because I don't need this anymore. All right, so yeah, that's your reading for September 23rd, 2019, all zodiac signs. Remember, I'm doing personal readings. You can find all the information down below if you want one. I charge $30 for 20 minutes. You can ask as many questions as you want, and believe me, I can answer fast. I can answer a whole lot of questions, so I think that's a pretty good price. Yeah, so don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I need more subscribers. Please subscribe, share with your friends, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.